Hey guys, it's Kathy here, and I've got a new Christmas album to share. I've used the new Graphic45 Christmas Carol collection in this album, and I've made it a bit larger. This one is 8.5 by 11. I used two of the 8x8 paper pads, the 6x6 Patterns and Solids pad, the decorative chipboard tags, the sticker sheet, the pockets and tags, and the journaling cards in the collection to complete this album. So on the front cover, I've got one of the 6x6 papers, and then I've pieced in a few of the 8x8 papers around it. Cut a little border strip here from one of the papers. I've used the journaling cards quite a bit as embellishment in this album, so these two images are cut from two of the journaling cards, and cut out this little flower image from one of the smaller 3x4 cards. This is the book pages that I've cut out from one of the 8x8 papers. And then the title here is from the signature sheet in the collection, and I've die cut it with a Spellbinders Labels die. And this is also a Spellbinders Fancy Tags die here that I just cut from the same brown leather looking paper that I've used here on the spines. And over here I've got a rosette, and I used a Spellbinders Layered Poinsettia die and cut these leaves from green velvet paper. Then I've got a few skeleton leaves here underneath, and then the little berry stems there tucked under the flower. I've got a little ivory pom-pom trim here on both sides, and then some lace trim and some ribbon. And then I took this ribbon and wrapped it around both of the spines, and on this spine I've hung two of the chipboard tags in the collection. I'll go ahead and show you the back. Used one of the 8x8 papers on the back here and cut out the book cover from one of the papers, and then a few more flower images here, and then I just kept the trim the same as I had on the front on each side. And I've used the swing arm closures on this album. This flap comes across here on the front cover, so I'll go ahead and open this. So this is a 10-page album. And I've used, again, a lot of the journaling cards in here, either in place of papers or as extra embellishment. So that's what I've done on this flap here. And there's a little pull tab and a magnet on this flap, and it opens. And then a swing tab here on the larger flap. And then a swing tab here on this side. Scoot this over here. And then a pocket here for one of the large journaling cards to slide in. And I've used that Spellbinders die and cut from velvet paper just about on every other page in the album, just for added embellishment. On this side, one of the chipboard tags from the collection, and another chipboard tag here. There's a magnet behind this tag, just opens up the flaps, and then a swing tab, and then this flap opens. Just some flower images I've cut out here and there, and some of the border strips from one of the papers too. On the next page, I've used one of the chipboard tags here and some more of the ribbon that I used on the covers. Cut this image from one of the papers in the collection, and then a sticker from the sticker sheet here that I've got kind of popped up there with dimensional adhesive again. So there's a magnet on this flap, and it opens up. And then a swing tab here, a chipboard tag that I've used as a swing tab, and this opens up. And then I've got a magnet here with a sticker that I've matted, and then these two little flaps open to the side. And then a pocket for another large journaling card. And then I've also used the Sizzix Tim Holtz Holiday Lamppost die throughout the album. About every other page has one of these. I thought it just went nicely with the collection, so just added that as extra embellishment on the page. For the edges of these flaps in the album, I've used this La La Land Crafts edge die, and it's called Fancy Brackets, and it comes 4 to a package. I've used the smallest one in that set, and I've used this die before in my artisan style album, but I used a larger one in that album. So this is the smaller one, and just kind of cuts just a little bit there. So then on the next page, I've got the die cut buckle shape here that I've put some ribbon through, and there's a magnet closure here and it just swings open, and then these two flaps open, and then a chipboard tag here, swing tab, and then this flap opens up, and then swing tabs on the lower flap and it opens down, and then swing tabs on these flaps. And then I've used that Tim Holtz die again here on the base page. And then for the embellishments, this is a tag from the Pockets and Tag sheet. Both of these are actually. And then I've used a little sticker here. It says Christmas Cheer across the tags, and then cut out another flower image. On the next page, I've got this small flap here with a swing tab, cut out a little flower image that opens. And then this is a sticker from the sticker sheet in the collection, and I've matted both pieces and then popped up the center portion of the sticker. Another flower image here, and then I cut the Scrooge and Marley sign from one of the 8x8 papers in the collection, matted it, and then used dimensional adhesive on that sign. And then there's a magnet on this flap and it opens. And then a swing tab on this flap. And then a magnet on the smaller flap and it opens. And then a pocket here on the base page. I've got one of the 3x4 journaling cards, and then those velvet holly again. On the next page, I've used a tag from the Pockets and Tag sheet, and then a chipboard tag here, the Spirit of Christmas Present. This is a 3x4 journaling card, and then I've kind of mixed in a few papers. And I've made a pocket here out of this with one of the 3x4 journaling cards here that just slides in. And then there's a pull tab and a magnet on this flap and it opens. And then a swing tab on this flap, and then another pocket here inside for another journaling card. More of the flower images. And on this side I've used a tag from the Pockets and Tag sheet as a swing tab. This flap opens, and then this one opens. And again, that Sizzix die. On the next page, I have this chipboard tag with a magnet again, and these flaps open up and down, and then a swing tab here on a large flap that opens up. And then more of the flower images that I've cut out. And on this side of the page, got a little pocket here that I've used one of the pockets from the Pockets and Tag sheet, and I cut apart the book pages from one of the papers here and just inked the edges and tucked them behind the pocket. And then a chipboard tag from the collection, swing tab on that flap, and then a magnet on this flap, and then a chipboard tag that I've made a swing tab out of, and it opens up. And then just a little pocket here with another 3x4 journaling card. More of the holly leaves. On the next page, I've used one of the 4x6 journaling cards here on this flap. I've cut out the carolers from the signature sheet in the collection, and then used a tag from the Pockets and Tags and a sticker here from the sticker sheet. And then this flower image was cut also from the signature sheet. So there's a pull tab here and a magnet on that flap, and it opens. And then this is a sticker from the sticker sheet that I just made a swing tab out of. And this flap opens this way. And then a swing tab here on the large flap. And then a pocket again for a journaling card. The lamppost again. On the next page, I've used a journaling card again here on the outside of this flap, and there's a magnet and a pull tab, and it opens. Cut one of the images here from the signature sheet. Oh, and this is a 4x6 journaling card on the back side of the flap. And then one of the chipboard tags is a swing tab here, and the large flap opens. And then a magnet on this flap and it opens. And a pocket again with a journaling card. On the next page, this is a 4x6 journaling card again from the collection, and I've cut out a flower image here and a chipboard tag, and I've raised up the center portion again with dimensional adhesive. This is a chipboard tag that I'm using as a swing tab, and then this flap opens. Another 4x6 journaling card here, and then a swing tab on this larger flap and it opens, and then a swing tab on this smaller flap and it opens, and then a magnet on this flap, and then again that lamppost die. And then on the last page, I've used a chipboard tag here from the collection, cut out a flower image, and then I've cut out the Tiny Tim image here from the signature sheet, pretty much the bottom right corner of the signature sheet, and then used a sticker here. These flaps each have a magnet with a ribbon closure, so they just open like this. And then again on this side. And then there's magnets, and each flap opens left and right, and then lots of space here. And again, use the holly leaves on the base page. And then on the inside of this flap closure is a little pocket here with a tag that slides in. So there it is. I hope you've enjoyed it. I have the PDF tutorial of this album in my Etsy shop now, and I should have the start to finish video tutorial of the album available before the end of December 2015. So hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching.